Do we have permission to record you?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Sorry, what did you do during your year of service as a VISTA?
I worked with the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma in Oklahoma, and I worked with the National Society for American Indian Elderly. That's who I still work with. And so I was placed in Oklahoma, and I did a number of different projects. I wrote grants, did capacity building. We did a project where we actually got communication and networks into each of the community centers. I actually went there to work on a health and wellness project, but the first thing I realized was that communication was a problem. They were communicating by fax, and so I was able to get an outside agency to pay for the internet service. I was able to find used computers to put into the centers, and then I actually went out and helped network these at each center. And so we hooked up not just the elder services and social services, but anyone who was at the center, as long as they were willing to pay for like a wireless connection. And so we actually ended up doing 16 of the 18 before I left. So that ended up being a pretty major project. And towards the end of that year with that project, with the outside agency, we also set up a training to show people how to use computers, how to use email, what was appropriate, what's not, and do some additional training as well. And so that ended up being very successful, and it really helped people ramp up very quickly, and to cross that digital divide. One of our board members actually is the social services director there at Choctaw Nation, and when I met her, she didn't know, she wasn't using a lot of technology, and now you cannot pry the BlackBerry from her hand. So, which is good because it's a huge 10.5 county service area, so it's really important that communication happen. So it's really helped cut down on waste and just get people communicating. So that was one of the projects. Helped with an exercise video, did a number of grants, and whatever else was needed. Some traditional activities, Choctaw stickball, they were trying to resurrect it, so I helped with that. Just anything that was needed.
Okay. And did you provide any direct service with people that were in poverty?
Well, it's VISTA, so I did very limited amount of direct service. I did go out to the Jones Academy. It's a residential school run by the tribe, and so I did go out on occasion to help start a soccer league and also the stickball league. So I do that just periodically. I was trying to help start something, to help start some more sports in especially tribal communities. So it didn't take off that year, but I think they've got soccer leagues there now. So it's it was kind of like people started to find out more about it, and then and it just kind of built from there. So people kept it on.
Branching.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you go from becoming a VISTA to where you are today, still in the program?
After I finished my year of service, they actually asked me to move to Phoenix to continue to work with this program, with our agency. And I spent some time being a VISTA leader, and I'd written a grant to the Administration for Native Americans, and so they asked me to apply for the job that I have now, which is the Executive Director. So I have now been with the organization for 7 years.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to potential VISTAs that are looking into the program?
It's an amazing experience. It will change your life. It's serving your country, and it's worthwhile. So,
thank you.
Thank you.